What's up? What's up? What's up? I said, let me go do a quick pop in. We got another quick pop in. Y'all know I did one yesterday. I got to do one today, girl, because there's so much going on in these streets. And I don't want to be on my other live too long, so we're going to have to break this thing up, honey, and we're going to get into some of this tea right now. And then we're going to go live later, and we're going to give y'all some more tea, because there's some more stuff going on, okay? So, yes, honey, let's get into it, girl. Y'all, let me tell you, I was just getting off from work. Something told me this morning, Rell, put your umbrella on your bag so you don't leave it in the car, girl. And I'm glad I did, because Lord have mercy, as soon as I came out the front door at work to get ready to go to my car, it poured down rain. It started pouring down. I was like, thank you, Lord, for letting me listen to the Lord, honey. Because listen, baby, I would have been drenched. Do you hear me? And I would have been pissed off to be like soaking wet trying to get to my damn car. But yes, that's child. I guess that's what like my little work testimony. I don't know, girl. But yes, girl. I'm talking about started pouring down, coming down, and I was like, thank you, God, for letting me get my doggone umbrella, because I started to leave it because I was like, I don't want to fool my umbrella today, because it might not rain. But I'm glad I listened to my intuition. See what happened when you listen to your intuition, women? Intuition will never steer you wrong, and I'd be doggone if I was right today. But raw. Intuition in the Lord, that's what it was. All right, but let's get into it. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, guys, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay, how y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. We're back. Hopefully you guys had a great day at work. Okay, y'all know I did a pop in earlier because I had some hot news, baby. I could not wait till we got home to talk about that. I couldn't wait till I got home to talk about it, girl. We talked about Martell. For those of you that, child, your spaceship just landed, y'all just woke up from a good long nap from all day long. Martell, honey, got found guilty. We're going to get into that again. I'm going to touch on that a little bit here in a few, because I got to tie that into some news that I got, honey, that I know y'all can use this news. But yes, girl. So let's get into it. So Shereé, honey, Shereé Whitfield, baby, has been fired from Real Housewives of Atlanta. See? Martell, everybody that you come in contact with, you just give them that bad karma, sir. And I don't want to be laughing at nobody's downfall, but damn, Shereé, bitch, you been fired from Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is the third time now. This be the third time your ass done been fired on your damn day off. You the new Craig of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all remember Craig from Friday got fired on his damn day off? His dad said, what the hell you get fired for? You just stealing, no, Smokey said, what was you stealing, boxes from work or something? Like, what the fuck were you doing? You steal some boxes from the job down there? Shereé, what you had got fired for? Let me talk to you right quick. Why you had got fired from the show like 3 times, though? Girl, damn, Shereé. They couldn't let you sweep up on the set or nothing? Shit, they just, that was like a clean fire, like a clean break. They were like, eh. Why they couldn't up and let you sweep up down there on the set? Arrange some flowers on the set or something. Fix some of the girls' wardrobe or something. You know, since you're supposed to be a stylist now, girl. So you're supposed to be a stylist over there. That's what they had said. Bravo was like, yes, thank you for your services. They fired your ass kind of like Shawnee did Brandy's ass on Basketball Wives. Thank you for your services, but yeah, get the fuck out of here with me. That's what they had gave you, girl. Third time her ass has been fired. But see, that's what happened, Shereé. You sat up on that reunion, this past reunion on Real Housewives of Atlanta, talking that big shit. Yeah, I am Shereé, girl. I am the original. I'm the OG. Well, bitch, they got rid of an OG. You see how they feel about an OG? Do you see how Bravo feels about an OG? They don't give a hot damn. You done spend up all this money, girl. You done spend up all this money getting all this plastic surgery over there done. Thinking that you about to be back and get that money back on the back end, girl, and you ain't gonna be getting no money on the back end. You sure won't. Not according to Bravo standards. Shereé done went out here and got the Michael Jackson nose, y'all. She done got her face tightened up so much she cannot even smile right. And she said, you know what? It's okay. I'm going to go on to spend this $60,000 and I'm going to be back on the show. And I'm going to get that money back on the back end. And Bravo said, bitch, you lying. Because guess what? We ain't told you yet, but we don't need your services for this coming season. Now, we know we told you could be a friend of, bitch. But, yeah, we don't need no new friends right now, okay? So that's what they had told Shereé. And they said, yeah, and get all your She by Shereé jogging suits and shit out the dressing room back there in the green room. Get all that She by Shereé bullshit out the dressing room back there. Don't leave none of that shit back there. Them hoodies and all them damn them high-priced ass jogging suits and shit you be wearing. Get all that shit out of here. Don't come back. Don't leave nothing, because we don't want you back over here. We don't want you back over here. See what happened when you fooled with Martell? You done went over there and Martell done put a bad taste in everybody's mouth over there on the set. That's what happened. He done went up over there being aggressive with the women on the set. He was aggressive with Kenya. Kenya had to call him out and say he was aggressive, because she turned him down, because you know narcs don't like to be turned down, girl. Look how Martell acting towards Mel. She done been telling him for 4 years she don't want his ass. And it take him having to go to court and be found guilty. And he's still trying to fight. He's still trying to fight. Talking about he want a jury trial. Nigga, why? Did you not hear? Do you not know what guilty mean, Martell? Do you not know that you got all these damn do you not know that you got all these damn receipts out here on you, where you yourself done sat up and said on 3 occasions that we know of, on 3 different reputable platforms, nigga, that you did the shit. And you just said it on episode 1 of the damn show up over here, Love and Marriage Huntsville. I mean, y'all, he done sat up here and said, and just showed the receipt of what you sent to Melody, and then you said, oh, I did send the video and all that. So you just sat there and admitted, Martell, that you did shit. But let's get back on Shereé right quick, because these two are tied in together. Because as you guys know, Martell was trying to ease his ass back over there to be a friend of and try to pretend that he's trying to get back with Shereé. He was going to try to help Shereé with this damn storyline. And I think Andy and Bravo, I done put Brandy and Andy their ass together. My Brandy. Andy and Bravo, they done saw through the bullshit and they said, yeah, no, we're not about to do this. We're not going to have another season of the lies and perpetrations up over here on our show, making us look bad, making Bravo look like On be over there doing with the fake ass storylines and shit like that. We're not doing that over here, Shereé. You done had how many seasons to get yourself together and get a storyline for something that they can actually use, girl? They done tried to let you get your She by Shereé thing up off the ground. That flopped. Then you said you dating Martell. That flopped. You said you was messing with Tyrone. That flopped. He left your ass sitting outside looking crazy. Like everything you've been trying to do storyline-wise, it don't work. And it didn't work when you had Martell on there, because he already had bad karma from being on his own show. Now, Bravo has officially announced their real cast, because y'all know before they announced and they said Shereé would be friend of, so they replaced Shereé being a friend of with Cynthia Bailey. So Cynthia Bailey will take Shereé's spot as friend of for the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, for those of you that don't know. Okay, I think that'll be a good fit, because I think Cynthia has a lot to talk about. She's newly divorced again. Y'all know she and Peter got divorced. Now she and Mike Hill, they are divorced. So now she got some other things going on. She's into acting. Y'all know she's been on BMF. She had a role on BMF, so she's doing some acting now. She has some more things going on. She's still doing her modeling. She still looks good. So Cynthia's out here moving and shaking and got some real shit going on. So I can see her kind of, coming back as a friend of, and eventually, of course, she'll probably get a peach again as time goes on. All right, so let's go ahead and get into who will officially be back for the, as you guys know, and I told you guys, I think yesterday, Bravo has started back filming Real Housewives of Atlanta. Portia, she officially announced that they have started back filming, because y'all know they had to halt because Simon filed some crazy egregious lawsuit against Bravo and the powers that be, production and all them, because he did not want Portia filming in his house. So in order to stop that, Bravo had already filmed a lot of footage with Portia already. So they were trying to figure out what the hell we're gonna do with all this damn footage now that Simon went out here and damn filed this fucking lawsuit, and we got all these hours and hours and hours of footage that we can't really do nothing with, because per the courts, Simon don't want us using anything that's related to his home. So I don't know if they figured that out, if Simon just went ahead and agreed to say, hey, whatever, Like, shit, I don't want to fight it. I ain't really got the money to fight it, whatever. I don't know if Portia's attorneys I don't know how that shit happened, but they are starting to film this week. Now, let's go ahead and get into who is going to be on the show for the cast, all right? This is the official cast. Porsha Williams, as you guys know, she is the top cast member, or housewife rather, for the season. She is the highest paid housewife. It is said that her contract is going to be paying her $5 million, and everybody else, as you guys know, will stagger beneath her. Kenya Moore comes up next, okay? Drew Sidora is coming back. Not sure why. Maybe her and old boy gonna be trying to figure it out. I don't, because y'all know they're in the middle of a divorce. Her and Ralph. Okay, her and Ralph, Drew and Ralph, they are in the middle of a divorce. Kenya has already been divorced, so I hope she don't be talking about that shit. All right, her, Kenya, and Mark the Narc, they have officially been divorced. All right. Shamia Morton, which is which is Portia's friend. All right. Shamia has a peach this season officially. You guys know she has gotten married to her African husband. She has a daughter, and they just had a surrogate daughter by way of Candy's surrogate. Okay. So Shamia will be a permanent fixture. She has a peach this season for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. And I just told you guys Cynthia Bailey would take Sheree's spot as being friend of on the show because Sheree's been booted. Now, they have 3 ladies that are newbies, all right? One of which is Sheree's ex-boyfriend's wife, current wife, okay? All right, so let's get into it. One of the newbies is Angela Oakley, all right? Angela Oakley is married to Shereé Whitfield's ex-boyfriend, who I think used to be a football player or something like that. Anyway, she will be on the show. This girl named Brittany Edie, I'm not real sure who she is. I may have to look her up. Who else? Kelly Farrell. A girl named Kelly Farrell will also be a new cast member. So we'll see what's going on. This might be interesting. This may be an interesting thing. Portia did reveal that she's going to be more transparent this season. We'll see. We don't ever know until the damn show come on. All right. So she's vowing to be more transparent this season on the damn show. Not sure what Drew's storyline will be. Probably her co-parenting with Ralph, her going through her divorce. You guys know that Ty Young, which is now an assistant coach for, what's the team? I fucking forgot. But Ty Young, which is a former WNBA player, she will also be making appearances, at which, you know, Ty Young and Drew Sidora was said to have had some finaglings going on, some touchy-feely type situations. So we may see and or hear about that, not sure. But Ty Young will be making appearances from what I'm hearing, because one of the girls is supposed to be on the show. She's supposed to be dating or something like that. Not sure. But that's what's gonna be going on the show. But Shereé is out of there. I told y'all before, I think I did a live about it before, because there was a post before talking about Shereé, her storyline fate may not be a permanent fixture for the show. So I think they kind of started looking at some stuff with Shereé, and they just were not happy with what happened with last season with Martell. All right, because they kind of grilled Shereé last reunion, and I think they found out that Shereé was on some bullshit when it came to that relationship with Martell. And now Martell, as you guys know, he's been jumping in her DMs and commenting on her pictures and calling her Mrs. Holt. Y'all remember that? All in an effort to try to worm his way back on the show to try to get some additional checks. That's all it was. But now you ain't gonna be able to do that because your ass, because Sheree's ass is gone. And I don't even know if Shereé paid him for the last time she had him up on there, because it was said and alleged that Shereé still owed Martell money from his appearances that he made the last time on the damn show with her, when he was up on there as her storyline. Because y'all know Shereé don't be paying nobody. And I know she don't pay her damn bills because her lights was just off at the chateau, according to Kenya Moore. Because y'all know Kenya Moore lives down the street from Shereé Whitfield. And she said she drove by that bitch and want no lights on. So I don't know. I follow Shereé. I've been seeing Shereé out and about in these Atlanta streets, honey, at different events. Shereé, honey, Shereé has been outside, baby. She been outside. She been at all these damn events dressing up. I don't know what she is cooking up to be trying to do, but she's trying to keep her face out there. But I know she damn sure will not be on the damn show. All right. So Bravo was sick and tired of them damn fake relationships and them bullshitting us. And that is it. And that is all on that. All right. But Martell thought he was slick. You ain't about to get no more checks up off Bravo, sir. You ain't getting no more checks up off Bravo. You don't need to be getting no more off OWN either. Carlos, do your damn job. You see how Bravo don't be playing around? Bravo don't give a hot damn if you were OG or not. They will fire your ass. Carlos, you need to have that same energy when it comes to Martell. It has been found that he was found guilty of the R word, not the R word, Lord. I'm about to say the R word. Of the revenge P. Okay? He's been guilty of that. And the aggressive communication. I'm gonna say aggressive because his ass is aggressive. All right. Now, I got some little tea that I want to also throw in there. We're hearing that Arion and Martell are said to be trying to fish around and or put together some type of reality show. You guys remember a few weeks back, Arion was asking, did anyone know a videographer? Now, and I said before, that's some total bullshit. You trying to put it out there, Arion, to make people know that you and Martell are kind of cooking up something, that y'all are trying to do something. You know, Arion will never ever be on Love and Marriage Huntsville or any other Ville. She tried to get on Love and Hip Hop. They weren't feeling her ass up over there. She looked like a deer in headlights. She looked out of place. She just, I don't know. Y'all know she popped up down there at Scrappy's divorce party looking a hot damn mess in that little tight ass, too small onesie with the little, with a stomach poked out, looking a hot damn mess with that dry ass bun. She just did not fit in at all with the thoughts on the show. And I was like, girl, you a thought. You supposed to, girl. But anyway, so she was asking, anybody have a videographer? I don't know if they found one, but I do know they were at the zoo recently. So whoever it was that was filming them, I'm guessing it may be this cheap ass videographer, because I told y'all when Martell turned around, was looking all in the camera, he wanted everybody to know that it was him. And I said before, he was trying to use that video and or pictures for leverage in court, so that the courts will know that he ain't messing with Melody Shereé, that he is out here with his family, as Destiny Tackleberry Payton called it. Martell was with his family. So he wanted everybody to believe, oh, I'm out with Arion and my son with my family. I ain't thinking about Mel. I ain't trying to be messing with Mel. He already knew what he was doing, but the shit didn't work because your ass was still found guilty, Martell. All right? So now they're asking for videographers because they're trying to put together said reality show, from what I'm hearing. Martel and Arion is trying to create a reality show. Martell must know that he's on his way up out the door too. So he's trying to create another bag so that he can continue to pay his bills, because now that he is on probation for 12 months, you guys know how it is on probation, you have to pay. Now, if you're struggling for a place to live right now, Martell, and you can't feed your children per Melody, and I know she ain't gonna lie about the shit, I don't know how you're going to take care of Marlene, because it's said in the letters that he helping her pay bills up over there, and also pay all of Arion's bills as well as your own, and you're having to move every few months. I don't know how the fuck you're going to pay for probation for 12 months, and that's mandatory. You don't pay that shit, you're going to jail. That's how that works. You can't be on no payment plan with probation. They don't play that. If you ain't got it, take your ass straight to jail. I don't care, pass go, honey. You will not be collecting $200, but you will collect them handcuffs. That's how probation works. He has supervised probation. That means they don't even trust you to do that shit on your own. You got supervised probation, Martell. That's what the court documents said. They tired of your shit. They tired. You been coming to court. You ain't been ready. You ain't been having no attorney. You been coming in there on the bullshit. You don't never have your shit together, and you still playing with the courts, and they have been spanking your hand and letting you go back out there and not locking your ass up. And then when they did lock you up, you only spent 4 hours in there, which that didn't teach you no lesson, because you got out and was on your get back, going straight to the bloggers to do interviews, to still talk shit about Mel. So now, the courts done told you, you better not mess with her. You better not, or we're going to lock your ass up. Let's go ahead and get on to this. Because Arion was talking shit too. But we're going to get in that, because I'm going to play the live for that of Arion running her damn mouth. Because she want to call Melody a bitch and then going to say that Melody lied on her daughter. Melody ain't lied on your daughter. Let me just say this, Arion, because I know you be watching the bloggers, bitch. You and your dry ass bun. Let me go ahead and read you down right quick. Ain't nobody lied on your daughter. First of all, your daughter shouldn't be over there when they visiting with their father, bitch. That ain't her daddy. Knox ass shouldn't even be over there. Knox should have his own week with Martell. But because you are jealous of the time that Melody's children have with their father, you are scared that Martell gonna do a little bit too much more for his own children than he does for your child. So you make sure that you have your child up over there on the week that Melody's children supposed to be up over there, to ensure that Knox, with his bad ass, yeah, I said it, and don't nobody be in my comments, Camille, that's a child. Fuck that. If the kitchen is too hot for you, get out. Because, baby, I'm about to sling some chicken grease in here today. I'm about to start slinging chicken grease because I'm mad. So if you don't want to feel that sting from that chicken grease, get out. She know what she doing, but you hop your ass on live talking about some Melody, that bitch lied on my daughter. No. Melody's children told Melody and the guardian ad litem, which is what they've been assigned ever since they had this child custody case, that your daughter was bullying them. Okay? Parents should not be telling the M&M kids or the 4-piece nuggets what to do when they come over there. I don't think the children will have a reason to be lying on Paris. And the fact that Martell did not address that shit when you asked him multiple times, when he went live, when you popped up in his comments to say, hey, make sure you clear that up about my daughter. Make sure you clear that up about my daughter. Make sure you clear that up about my daughter. Martell ignored you because maybe he saw that. Maybe he didn't care enough because he was too busy trying to get his lies out there. He said, bitch, I ain't about to lie for you. I'm trying to lie for me right now. But you hop your drunk ass to I'm at the park. I'm a great mother. Bitch, you not a good mother. You not a good mother. You left your son in a pool unattended. You left your child in a car for minutes. You didn't have eyes on him. The little motherfucker was still strapped in the car seat in the dark in a garage while you on live talking to strangers. So spare us the fact that you're a great mother. Paris is an angel. She's not a fucking angel. She is a replica of you. She might be an angel in your presence, but she is a replica of you. And she only probably act the way she's supposed to act when her ass is with her daddy. When she's with you, she probably have no damn discipline because you don't have no fucking discipline. So how you gonna teach her how to be a child with respect when you don't have no fucking respect? You already hopping back on live talking mess about Mel and she ain't even mentioned you. You have a hard on for somebody who ain't even thinking about you. You go to sleep thinking about Mel. You wake up thinking about Mel. You take a nap thinking about Mel. You cut up them hard ass potatoes thinking about Mel. Every aspect of your life is Melody, and motherfucking Melody. And it's time that your ass grow up, Arion, because you done been doing this bullshit for how long? You done been doing this for how long? You done been with Martell well over a decade, and the motherfucker ain't gave you nothing but headaches and a child. You done had to sit back and watch him, most recently, with another woman out. You keep being on the back burner. He don't respect you. But now he about to get you in some bullshit along with him because he done asked for a jury trial, which means now everybody knows what happens in a trial. People have to come up and testify. So now people are going to be made to come to court and tell what they know. They get ready to take footage from the show. They get ready to take footage from content creators who you have sat on platforms to talk bullshit about. They get ready to take screenshots, Arion, where you done ran your mouth, bitch, instead of staying your ass up out of a situation that had nothing to do with you. That's what's about to happen. You about to be subpoenaed into some bullshit when all you had to do was get your child and move on with your life. Miss, I'm going to stick beside him. Well, baby, you ain't going to be beside him because he going to be in jail and you going to be locked up too when the chips fall. Because you've done some stuff regarding this RP situation too. Oh, yeah, you have. You openly admitted on Original Straight No Chasers video that Martell put you up to do it and you were getting ready to do it, but you didn't want to go to jail. That you were going to do it. That you told Carson Blue. That's another witness who will probably be subpoenaed. You told Carson Blue that you was going to do it, but you was scared because you didn't want to go to jail. You thought about your kids. Will you think about your kids when you hop your ass on live running your damn mouth? No. No, who the fuck gonna take care of Knox with his bad ass while you locked up? Because that's what's gonna happen after this damn trial. Martell, he's spared. He has a suspended sentence right now. After this trial and he's found guilty by a jury, he's going to jail. Because that is what is required in a revenge P case. Go look it up. That's Alabama law. 12 months is what they asked for. 6 to 12 months, rather, is what they asked for in terms of serving time behind this. He also has to pay $6,000 that he ain't got. Martell ain't got no $6,000. That little check that he's getting from OWN, that's going to go straight towards bills. Marlene, he's taking care of so many people, and he owes so many people. She ain't got enough sense to move on. You so stupid, still sitting back, allowing Martell to make promises that he can't even keep. What is wrong with her, y'all? What is wrong with her? All right, so as you guys know, I did my little pop in today to let you guys know. For those of you that did not get to know, we'll find out, okay? You can go on over to Fox 54 Huntsville, and you get to see the news coverage on that as well, all right? Martell, like I said, was found guilty of deviant to third degree, all right? Harassing communications was also added to that. That is from the Revenge P case, all right? So Melody pretty much one-upped them on that, and they got another case, I think, child custody in June. That's going to be a great look for her, that he was found guilty of that, which is going to show that he is not capable of being a great father, that he does have aggressions because he was found guilty for that. He's been aggressive. The only reason that he filed for guilty was to just push the shit out. Martin of pushing shit out. Every time they go to court, they get a continuance. Every time he go to court, he asks for a continuance. He knows what he's doing. He don't ever want this situation to end. So this is Martell's way of still being able to hold on to Mill. Still being able to. But what he doesn't realize is what's been ordered by the courts, according to them. His sentence says he is ordered to have no contact with Melody. So now that means they're going to have a guardian ad litem or somebody appointed through the courts for them to communicate to, for the children and them switching the kids off, because you know they're 1 week on or 1 week off. Okay? So he can't even call her, text her, email her, come by her house. If you see her in the streets, bitch, you better be on your Cardi B and not even speak. Because guess what? Your ass going to jail. That's a violation. And it's sad that it has to come to that. As a grown man, you don't understand boundaries, Martell. And I'm so mad at the cast of the fucking show because they like to downplay everything. But now that you guys see that a court of law found it deemable to hold him responsible and sentence him. The same bitches that went out and filed a restraining order, they thought that shit was just funny. And just because you dropped the restraining order because y'all made friends with Martell again, it's still on his record. So that shows twice that he has some aggressions. He threatened. More so, he threatened Melody with Revenge P and harassing communication. So it shows that you are an aggressive person, Martell. That's on the books. That's on court record. So while you sitting in videos talking about, I'm not that person, I'm not aggressive, I've never put my hands on anybody, I've never done this, I've never done that. Marlene is sitting there, my boy, I can't understand she did this to my boy. No, bitch, the courts did it. You can go down there and file a warrant, but if they see something within what you gave them, when you write out to them what this person did and why you're there, if it's something in there that they see that there are some legit charges, then that is how they go about that. So it was something that your documents that made the court say, you know what, this is serious. Yeah, this is definitely a good case right here. We're going to go ahead and put this warrant out. And we're going to definitely go into court and we're going to do what we got to do here. So the judge told Martell he's been ordered to leave Melody alone. That means no contact whatsoever. He has a 30-day suspended sentence, all right? And that is because he did an immediate appeal on this case. Stupid ass. Because now that's going to open up floodgates to some shit that they didn't even know about. He's so stupid. You can't leave well enough alone and realize that you got a slap on the hand, dumbass. Now that's going to open the floodgates to some more crimes that your ass have committed. And they ain't even got to the bankruptcy fraud and shit that you already facing. That's going to be another case your ass got coming up too. That's not even related to this. That's going to be some serious, that's some fraud. Yeah, that's some Fed shit there. Good luck with that. But my thing is, Martell, you have dodged so many bullets in your life, bitch. From the ATM situation where you were robbing ATMs with your family, because y'all know it was a whole family crime. His uncle and everybody else is involved. The uncle wife, all them. All their asses are criminals. Melody went down there and had your record expunged so that she could move forward in life with you. But it's so sad that now she had to go back and get your ass another record so that you can see that she ain't playing with your ass. But you want to blame everybody else but yourself, Martell, because you take no fucking accountability. You don't understand what no means. You still feel like you could do what you want to do and still get out of things. But what you fail to realize is the person who protected you all those years and helped you get out of your bullshit don't care no more. When a person don't care, I keep telling y'all, you better catch me when I care. Because when I stop caring, I'm not protecting you no more. And that's where Melody is with Martell. That's where Melody is with Martell. That's why she followed through with that. You can't keep saying I'm sorry and getting off. You can't keep saying, okay, I'm going to stop. I ain't going to bother you no more. And then the next day it's some more shit. You coming over there dropping off flowers. This woman done told you, leave me alone. You popping up on her while she trying to have a date and move on with her life. So now you forcing her to have to hop a flight and go out of the country so she can date in peace and not be bothered from your stupid ass. Because you don't get the picture. R. Kelly said it best, and I ain't promoting his music, but he said when a woman's fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it. Melody is fed up. The children are fed up. At what point, Martell, do you get sick and tired of being damn sick and tired? I'm just saying. Damn. All right, so he's ordered to leave Melody alone, no contact. 30-day suspended sentence, 12-month probation, and that is monitored, okay? Monitored probation, okay? I mean, you got a probation officer that's going to be checking in on your ass that you got to report to and pay that money to. You're going to have random drug tests, too. Because I know they said whenever he, as soon as he got out of court, he had to go straight to, somebody saw him, and I'm going to show y'all the picture of that because I got it. Shout out to one of my subscribers for sending it. Martell was seen at the hospital. I think they said he was getting some blood work done. So you guys know when you're on probation, they're going to make sure that you're not on drugs and all that. So you're going to have to take random drug tests and all that shit. His ass need to be on some drugs. Maybe that'll calm him down. He might need to be on some Paxil. Y'all know that's what they give crazy people. Paxil. He might need to be on some Paxil. Them little yellow pills. He might need to be on some Paxil. Because I know somebody used to be on that shit. Calm you all the way down. That's what he needs to be on. Because Martell is, he too high strung. He is too high strung. I ain't never in my life seen nobody like that. Damn. All right. But they say he asked for an immediate appeal. An immediate appeal. That means he's still not ready to take accountability for what he's done. He's mad because the courts finally stopped seeing it his way. Because Martell for the longest have been able to get out of stuff. And he's been able to get around the system because one of who he knows, because he used to work in the system. Martell used to be a corrections officer. So a lot of them people at the jail, he knows. A lot of those people through the courts, he knows. He grew up in Huntsville. So he has connections. He's been able to talk his way out of things because of who he knows. They're like, oh, that's Martell? Oh, man, I know the judge. You'll be all right. Just go on in there. Just go on in there. I got you, man. I'm going to talk to the judge. Because I kept saying, ain't no fucking way Martell keep getting off like this. He must know somebody in the system. He must know somebody in the system. Ain't no way Martell keep going to jail. I mean, keep going to court and they ain't doing nothing to him with all this stuff that they keep saying that he's doing. Ain't no way. But I thought about it. I said, this nigga grew up there. So he know people. He got connections there. He worked in the jail. He know people in the court system. Being married to Melody, he knows people in higher rankings because of, you know, the people that Melody rubbed elbows with, because, you know, Melody always stayed out there doing speaking engagements, stuff like that. Melody knew commissioners and stuff like that. So Martell knows people. And he's been able to use that to his advantage to be able to finagle his way into doing what he wants to do, knowing that he just gonna only get a slap on the wrist and can go into court and just continue the shit and continue to harass Melody. But now that it is written and documented that if he bothers her, then he will be held accountable, which means you will be held in contempt. Contempt means you will be going to jail. So I'm glad that that's been put into place so that Melody can have some peace. And I hope he don't be trying no bullshit like he did before, trying to be on these fake accounts and still trying to contact her by way of that, because they can trace that as well. Because I don't see him stopping. I don't see him stop. It's just something tells me he's going to do something to violate. Because 12 months is a long time for a motherfucker to do right. Like Martell. We talking about Martell now. Y'all follow me. I don't see him being able to stay on the straight and narrow for 12 months. It's going to be something he's going to do to fuck it up. I just see it. I'm low-key speaking that into existence, if you feel me. Is that wrong for me to say that? I'm low-key speaking into existence that Martell will fuck this thing up and he could take his ass on the jail like where he needs to be. For real. I think the courts are tired of him. I think they're tired of him coming before them. And the fact that he is still not doing what they're asking him to do, the psych evaluation, he still ain't did that. It's coming up coming up in June, where he has to stand before the courts again for this child custody case. He still ain't had no psych evaluation. You know why he won't get it? Because he know his ass is psycho. He don't want anything documented to where he don't have a one-up on Melody. And to him, he feels like it's a game to him to where he has to win. If you guys remember in his live when he had the children, when they were on the ATVs, he said, we went to court and I won that one. And then I won that one. And Melody said that I did this and the court said that I did not do that. So that means I won that too. So he feels in his crazy mind like this whole court thing, this whole mess between him and Mel is some type of game to where he is winning. I don't get it with him. Like, what world do you live in, Martell? He really thinks that he thinks this whole thing is a game. Melody filed this against me. And I'm winning. I still got my kids. I'm still a great father. And I still get to have my children 1 week on, 1 week off. So that means I won. It does not mean that because they took your kids for 56 days. You remember, stupid ass? They're not just out here taking your kids for 56 days if you did nothing, if they didn't find anything. So you're not winning, Martell. Really, it's just a build-up to the bullshit that's getting ready to happen after this damn trial. He gonna see. Because he is plotting on what he's going to do and what he's going to say and how he's going to try to get around some shit with this trial. But what he doesn't know is Melody can use footage from bloggers and interviews like the one from Queen Sheba, because that was very telling. That was very telling. Let's go back to the last reunion. This past reunion for Love and Marriage Huntsville, where he ran and grabbed those papers. Melody can prove that he's been going around to bloggers and trying to get anybody that can listen of what he's been trying to do in terms of trying to ruin her reputation. He's going around taking the papers that he wants people to read to different bloggers, fishing around, trying to ruin this woman's reputation because she chooses not to be with him anymore. So that's motive. He did it with Queen Sheba, trying to tell her, no, read that paper right there. No, read this one right here. Bitch, no. You got the papers that I uploaded for you? So he picked out the ones he wanted to read. He didn't pick out the ones where it said he hit Tank and they had to take the kids for 56 days. He didn't want to hear about that shit. He didn't want you to read that. Then he went on Tasha K and it openly admitted that he did beat the kids. And he sat on there and tried to say the sugar mama was not his child. But then you sit your ass on that live and say, my beautiful children. I love all of my children. When do you start loving sugar mama? Because every time we see you with sugar mama, you pushing her away and you pulling Knox closer to you. Now, I know he bad. But sugar mama is your baby girl. And I already said the little girls, they daddy's girls. But sugar mama does not get that because she don't get to cuddle up with Martell because Arion makes it impossible because she wants him to have that time with Knox. It's sad that those children have to endure that. Melody gets her cuddle. Sugar mama gets her cuddle time when she goes back home with her mother. That's why she's closer to Melody than she is with Martell. I feel she's low-key afraid of Martell. She gets to cuddle and she still sleeps in the bed with her mother. So that love that she doesn't get from Martell, she goes home and gets that cuddle time and that love from her mother because little girls like that. Martell knows that, but he's not going to do it because he knows that by hurting sugar mama, the same baby, he sees her as the person who kept him from getting the one thing that he wanted, which was Melody. Melody realized while she was carrying Sugar Mama, it was something in her when she was carrying Sugar Mama that made her realize that she had to get away from Martell, that this was not going to work. And Martell is using his hatred and his anger towards Sugar Mama and the fact that she gave Melody the realization to get away from Martell. He's using that hatred against little Sugar Mama, and that's sad. She didn't have nothing to do with it. She was just born. She was just born. It's sad, y'all. This whole situation is sad. And Arion, you stupid for still continuing to stick and stay there. Your ass gonna wind up going to jail behind Martell, trying to help him, talking about I'm sticking beside him, I'm gonna stay with him, and you hopping on there talking out of turn again. She just went live today, y'all. Just went live today talking shit, calling Melody a bitch in her live, telling people that Melody lied on her daughter. The bitch lied on my daughter. Melody ain't lie on your daughter. Your daughter's out of line. She shouldn't be bossing those children around or telling them nothing. That's not her place. You shouldn't even be over there, Arion. Melody said every time she drop her children off, you're over there. You're over there. And I hope that she go ahead, whenever they go to court in June, I hope Melody makes it very clear to the courts that Arion is not to be anywhere near the children. Because after this situation right here where Martell's been found guilty, they should now be able, Melody should be able to go to the courts now and tie Arion in with this mess and show messages that Arion has done and put on social media to taunt her and her involvement in the revenge peace situation as well, and let the courts know that she wishes that Arion not be around her children because she feels that she is a danger. She manipulates her children, and she psychologically abuses her children as well, if not physically, because if you sit back and watch their father do it, then you are also a part of the problem. If you're sitting back watching Martell be abusive towards those children as a mother and you don't stop it, you are also part of the problem. It's just like a person that go in and commit a ROBERY. If you're the getaway driver, you get the same time. I done watched enough crime shows. You get the same time. You ain't went in there, you ain't kicked no door in, and you ain't took nothing up out of there. But you the getaway driver, you're going to get the same time. Arion is the getaway driver for Martell's bullshit. And you're going to get the same amount of fucking time as he gets because you co-sign his bullshit. Watch what I tell you. Because she feel like she got away. That's why she talking shit. She's mad because she knows that Martell's ass is going to be going to jail, which means she's going to have to get a fucking job in order to support herself. Because all these years she's been sitting back on him and not getting no job. So now that's going to force you to be a responsible mother. The same one that you keep claiming to be. You're not a good mother. You don't provide for your children. That's what's going to happen. Martell, you just prolonged this case. That's all you did, and you just made it worse. Melody's gonna come out victorious in this. She's gonna come out victorious in this. I just know she is. All right, so let's get through this. I'm almost done. But like I said, he is out on bond, they said, pending his appeal hearing. So depending on how this hearing goes, which we already know, he gonna lose this shit again. He gonna lose it. He going right back the fuck to jail. And I'm talking about right after they find him guilty. He going to be going right back to jail. And Carlos, you stupid as hell. You should have went ahead and fired Martell and sat him down, or at least put him on some type of suspension. But I feel like Martell got so much on Carlos, he don't want to make that move because he don't want to be exposed. But now Carlos is sitting over there on Dr. Heavenly's channel over there now, co-signing saying, well, Martell was wrong. And I've been protecting Melody, and I went and got, security on set to make Melody feel safe. Bitch, no, you didn't. Melody have her own security. See the lies you tell? And let me tell you how much I know that Carlos is a bullshitter. When they showed the podcast, and Melody was going into detail about how she did not feel protected by Carlos, Carlos changed the whole narrative and the conversation and the direction of the conversation with Melody and brought out Sonny and Moses to something else. He didn't want to talk about that shit. That's how much I know you're not protective, Carlos. And then he talked about how growing up, he used to be called a bitch and all that. I said, there it is. There it is. As a child, he says, as a child, he grew up being talked to in a manner that was not the way that you would talk to a child. He said he was called a bitch as a child. Okay? That's what he said. I said there's a connection between he and Martell because his mother used to also talk shit to him and beat the hell out of him when he came to her to talk to her about being bullied. So I said there's a connection there. That's the connection between Martell and Carlos. You guys were both treated badly as children. So that was you guys bonding. That was Martell's way of bonding with Carlos from him sharing his story with Carlos. Y'all see the distinction here? So by Martell sharing his abuse story as a child with Carlos, Carlos was able to resonate with that to say, hey, I went through the same thing. I was called a whole bitch as a child. I was treated badly as a child. I was verbally abused as a child. So now he's trying to put himself in Melody Sheree's shoes in terms of saying that he has been the one that's protected her while on this show. No, sir. You, sir, have been the one that's getting ready to get a whole fucking lawsuit for having putting Melody in abusive situations on the set. Okay? In several instances. See, a lot of things, like I said, with this appeal hearing is getting ready to open up a lot of things. It's going to expose Carlos. It's going to expose some people on the cast that know about and may have shared pictures and or videos of this RP case. They may be subpoenaed to this case to testify on. You guys might be looking at a lawsuit as well for putting Melody in an unsafe environment. Carlos, where you tried to set Melody up to tell her she needed to be on set to come and film, where she had to cancel out some of her work, some of her stuff that she had to do, only to be tricked into not telling her that Martell was actually on set after she told you repeatedly she didn't want to film with him. Yeah. She told you she did not want to film with him. But you told her she needed to get on set because she needed to film at Stormy's event. You guys remember? Because Destiny brought Martell as her +1 and nobody told Melody that Martell was there. Who is that telling me to stop yelling? If I'm a little too loud for you, there's an X at the top of your screen there. You are welcome to hit that. This is my channel. If I want to be loud, okay? If this is your first time watching me, when I get a little excited about what I'm talking about, I do tend to get a little loud sometimes. But what we're not going to do is tell me how loud I need to be on my shit, okay? If I'm a little too loud for you, you're welcome to go ahead and exit. Because it's probably not going to get it's not going to get no lower, okay? I'm probably going to be loud. I'm going to get a little low, however I choose to speak on my channel. Don't ever feel like you're going to come over here and run shit. What you're going to get ran is the fuck up out of here. Don't play with me today because I'm already irritated. All right? You don't run nothing over here, including your mouth, because even that's limited. Your ass to get blocked. All right? And I ain't got to wait on the mods to do it, bitch. I know how to block. Don't play with me. If you want to be over here, respect my channel, because you don't get to tell me how loud to be on my shit, okay? Period. Bye. If you on your feelings, you can stay there. And you can get cussed the fuck out while you there. Don't try me. Because I'm not above it. Moving on. Alright. And that's that on that. You don't run shit over here. Including your mouth. Alright, so like I said, you guys know Martell was arrested January 9th. He was released the same day after serving 4 years. 4 hours, okay? He served 4 hours in the jail. All right, conveniently, the camera crew was there to capture that. I feel like it was a setup. Marlene, the same person who said, I ain't watching them kids. I'm busy. I got stuff to do. She hurried up and took her ass down there because she wanted camera time. Because y'all know they don't get paid unless they get camera time. I said, I see the setup. Marlene, you said it several times when Martell asked you to come and get the kids. I ain't getting them kids. Them your kids. You better find a babysitter. I'm not going to come over there and get them kids. But you told Martell, when I found out my boy got locked up, I hurried up and went over there. I was on my way to work, and I dropped everything to go over there and get my babies. No, you ran over there to get that camera time. Marlene. With your drunk ass. With your 47 packs of cool smoking ass. With your dry wig wearing ass. With your caterpillar eyebrows wearing ass. with your 1-bedroom apartment now living ass. That's why you mad at Mel. Because your house, you done lost your house. When you were in good with Mel was helping pay them bills up over there. Now your house done got foreclosed and you squeezed up in that little bedroom, that little 1-bedroom apartment up over there. You stretch your arms out and you can feel the walls up in that bitch. That's what your ass get. Always taking the wrong side. Now you see Destiny the same way. Struggling. Everybody come up against Mel like that and be on that bullshit, they be struggling. You would think they would learn by now. But as I said, the custody hearing is coming up in June, so we're going to see what that's giving. I think Melody's going to be victorious in that situation as well. Prayers for her on that. Yeah, definite prayers for her. I think that this situation with Martell is definitely going to give her a one-up in her case for the custody case, because they're going to definitely see that he is aggressive. He still has not done what they've asked him to do, and he's still being abusive towards the children in terms of corporal punishment, which they've asked him not to do anymore, and he's still been doing that according to what the court documents have said. So I hope Melody, I know she's got great attorneys and people who are around her that's helping her get her ducks in a row. If there's any footage, Melody, you watching my channel, if there's any footage or pictures or anything or that you may need for your case from my channel, I'm definitely open to relinquish anything that you may need to help with any of your cases, ma'am. And I just want to say that right now. Reach out to me, DM. I'll be happy to send that shit right over. And you ain't got to ask twice, because it's high time that Martell's ass be held accountable for all the shit that he's done. I've noticed that certain people have now been quiet, that this whole case have come out now. We ain't heard a whole lot from these folks. Not sure why Arion got the balls to feel like she can go live and talk shit, but that's getting ready to be cut short here soon too. But we're gonna see what it's giving. All right, but that is it for now. I will see you guys later on, because we're gonna go live, because we got some more news I know y'all can use. I definitely wanted to talk about that. I didn't want to wait until later on. Okay, but thank you guys for being here. Mods, thank y'all for doing an awesome job. Why we got that glare? Let me move y'all down here, child. I don't know why we got that glare. All right, let's get down here on a little backup. All right, boom, there we go. But yeah, so thank you, mods, for doing an awesome job, okay, of keeping the trolling down. I knew I was gonna have some trolls. Anytime I'm talking about Arion, Martell, the Scotts, I don't get trolls until I start talking about them. All right, until I start talking about Martell, Arion, and the Scotts, or Wanda and them, that's when I get trolls. I already knew the shit was coming. But thank you guys, thank you, mods, for doing an awesome job of handling that, okay, for me. And thank you for any other content creators that joined this live today. All right, appreciate you guys. I will see you guys later. Enjoy your Tuesday, and until our next live, goodbye. Oh, don't forget to hit the like button, okay, and go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you have not done so, okay. Love you guys down. I'll see you guys in a little bit, and goodbye.